Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Rosie Cooks. I am making a redo on an old recipe. I've had a lot of questions about this recipe. It is the simplest thing. They're just little biscuit hand pies. So this is a can of apple pie filling, okay? I am cutting it with my kitchen shears just so that it's small pieces. I'll set that to the side. I have some flour right here on the side. And basically, it's just canned biscuits. I'm going to go more in depth because I get a lot of questions about the old video. I made the old video a few years ago, and I just didn't go into as much detail as people wanted me to. So basically what I'm going to do with this one, get some of that flour, and I'm going to stretch this out. We're going to make hand pies with that apple pie filling. Now people have asked me if you use layers or use the regular biscuits. Don't use the layers. I wouldn't recommend that because they're going to be harder to work with because they have all the layers. So now I'm just going to fill this in like that. Just fill it up. I'm going to grab a fork and I'm going to close this. You don't want to overfill them. So now I'm just going to press the sides right here. And I'm going to make my little pie. It's very, very easy. The reason I get so many questions on this is because I have another thing that I do with them that seems to have given a lot of people some ideas. So now, because I'm going to bake these, you need some ventilation. So now this is the part that people were asking me a lot of questions about. In the first video, see there's 8 biscuits in this package. So I'll make 8 pies. And so I don't need 8 pies all at one time. I have a small family of 3, so we're not going to eat that many at one time. So what I did the last time in my old video, this is what I always do. Get a piece of aluminum foil, put your pie. Now you can put an egg wash if you want. I'm not going to do that right now with this pie. I'll probably brush it with butter maybe later. So you make a little pocket like this. And then I'm going to freeze them. So I'm going to make the rest of my pies and I'm going to put them in pouches like this and I'm going to freeze them. In this video, a little bit after I do this part, I will freeze it and come back tomorrow in the same video. I'm going to show you guys how I cook it from frozen. That's the part a lot of people were asking me about. They were asking me if I have to thaw it out. Do you have to thaw it out? What temperature? Because it's frozen. According to this package, when you bake these, it's 75 degrees in the oven. And you bake it for 11 to 15 minutes, according to this package. And that's what I thought people would naturally know when making the pies. But a lot of people were confused about that. And so what I'm going to do is show you how they come out when they're frozen. Okay, so let me make the rest of these. So this is the aluminum foil, spraying it with a non-stick spray. You want to put it kind of in the middle, like this, and roll it over. And then you're going to bring this and start making your little pouch. Very easy. And fold over the corners. These are 2 of my biscuit apple pies. And for these 2, I'm going to rub them down with some egg wash. I'm going to put some egg wash. And make sure I get it on the edges because I want it to seal. If you don't like the egg idea, put some butter if you want. These biscuits already have butter. Those little spots, that's butter. But I'm just doing this so that it browns nicely. So this is going to go in a toaster oven. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in a toaster oven, 375. These are not frozen. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at all these. These are my little packets. Okay, these are my, and I have all these packets. I have 2 more over here. Now these are going to be frozen, and I'll be able to make these another time. So here we go, you guys. This is what I do. I get a big plastic Ziploc bag, and I put all my pies in here. Apple pies, and today's date. Close up get some of this air out, and then I just seal it. So this is gonna go in my freezer, and I'll pull 1 out, 2 out whenever I need them. So right here, I'm cooking my little pies, 375, okay? So let's go from here. I'll show you how they come out. Okay, you guys, so these are my 2 pies that I just made, and they were not frozen. These are the ones. Look how beautiful they come out with that little egg wash. They're shiny and dark. I went 10 minutes exactly at 375. And I'm going to cut one in half, just so that you can see the center. Yummy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. See, flaky on the edges. It's completely cooked. Okay. So now my next one, the next time I come, I'm going to show you tomorrow from frozen. We're going to cook one and see how long it takes to cook. Today is the day after the first part of the video. This is frozen. Look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little pocket, undo my little pocket. Now, I did spray them before I put them in here, so they're in a knot. Now, just to prove to you, they're frozen. Okay. I'm going to put this in my little toaster oven. So I'm going to cook it. 375. The other one was 375. It took 10 minutes. So I'm going to go 375. I'm going to not put anything on this. This right here, these are little butter pieces. The other one had an egg wash. Let's see how this works. 375, I will let you know. So here we go. 375. I have it for 20 minutes. The last time it only took me 10 minutes, so let's see how long it takes. It's just frozen this time. So right here, it's been 10 minutes, and you can see the difference. It still needs a little more time. It might have to go up to, I don't know, 12, 13, maybe 15 minutes. So there is a difference because this one was raw and frozen when I started cooking it. But it looks good. It's getting there. So this is the finished product, and it looks really good. Look how nice this came out. It doesn't stick because I sprayed that. But you could always put a little bit of oil or something on here. But look at this. It's beautiful. It was completely raw, and when I made it, and my final time on this was 16 minutes because it was raw. The last time when you saw how beautiful they were, they came out 10 minutes exactly, 375. Now, I did not brush any kind of an egg wash or butter or anything on this, but it really looks really beautiful. Look at that. Okay, let me cut into it. You guys could see. Very nice. Look how beautiful that is. Very, very nice. So these are biscuit apple pies, 2-ingredient dessert with a frozen option for all your extras. These are beautiful. Look at that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you next time.